All right, now we have two people joining us here. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Amber Medina.
And?
I'm Roman Bettis.
Okay, and Amber, tell us what you saw last night.
Well, we saw a lot of exciting things. The biggest race, I believe, was the DA's race in Hidalgo County. A lot of people were really surprised, impressed by the numbers that we saw.
And Ramon, tell us what you saw last night.
It's Roman. I saw an interesting district clerk's race in Cameron County, where you had a deceased individual, who passed away in December and get 1,900 votes, and I thought that was interesting. That was interesting for me.
All right, Amber, what did you see is the biggest competition in Cameron County?
The county judges race was one of the biggest races that we had, and we had 4 competitors in that race. When you have a race with 4 competitors, it's very hard to make it without the runoff. So we saw two people to the top, Ruben Pena and Joe Rivera, who have ran for offices before. Joe Rivera holds an office currently and has for many years, so I believe those were the people with the biggest bases, and they rose to the top.
And tell us now, there's going to be a runoff, right?
Yes, there will be a runoff on May 28th.
And how does that kind of come down to a runoff? They have to garner a certain amount of percentage of the vote, right?
Right. If you do not garner more than 50% of the vote, then you have to go to a runoff with the second person below you.
And Roman, I guess a lot of people don't really understand. Well, I guess with the Republican, we have a large Democratic base, but there was a lot of people running for the Republican Party.
Yeah, we had a lot of statewide races in Cameron County and Hidalgo County, obviously. We didn't have any competitive Republican races in Hidalgo, but we did have 2 competitive races in Cameron County, one for a county chair, which the incumbent won with about 85% of the vote. And you had another race with, oh gosh, my brain just... we had another competitive race with Judge Cascos. Thank you. He had about 1,800 votes versus 800 votes for the person named James Dickinson.
And that sounds like a very large amount for the Republican Party, right?
Well, it really isn't. It was a lower turnout election. We usually get about 5,300 votes consistently. So I was a little surprised with the lower number of votes with both those races.
All right, Amber, anything else you want to say about what you saw last night?
Well, we had a great early vote turnout, and we're disheartened by the weather yesterday. We feel that kept people from getting to the polls, but we had a great early vote turnout, and we're just looking forward to the general election.
Sounds good. All right, well, we're going to head over to Victoria, who will have our weather forecast right now. Victoria.